Hello there, you're welcome to Entertainment and Trends. Let's talk about one of the things that has trended so much within the week. So on June 16th, that's Monday, Adwoa Tee was trending so much because of a product that she was promoting for a brand. It was apparently one of these vaginal products that supposedly helps treating infections, white odor from that place, and all of those things. So Twitter, especially, or X, has been awash with comments, with conversations about the product not being FDA approved and what the need for the product is, and some of the comments that came about in Adwoa Tee's attempt to promote this particular product. Let's take a look at the video in which she promoted the product. Let's come back and have a talk.
So I walked into the kitchen, and no, I'm not cooking for a man. I'm cooking for my cookie, because she's been through a lot, like discharge, acting brand new, itchiness for no reason, and vibes I didn't invite. So yeah, she deserves the latest thing there. This infection herbs and steam herbs from Lady U Organics smells so good. It smells like healing. We have guava leaves, cloves, bay leaf, you name it. And no, it is not witchcraft. It's just what your girl needs down there. Not soap, not perfume, not hot girl denial, herbs, real herbs. And let me just see, after I steam, she's quiet, no complaints, no funny discharge, just peace. You know that feeling when your whole body feels clean from the inside? Yeah, that feeling. So next time you see me in the kitchen, just know it's self-care, but make it internal. And if your kitty is tired too, DM Lady U Organics and fix it.
And that was the video of Adwoa Tee trying to promote U Organics. And that particular video has sparked a lot of reactions. So in the comments down below, you can tell us what you think about that video that you just watched. And let's have the conversation. So Angie, first of all, what do you make of the influencer community trying to promote some of these things?
And the influencer community trying to promote this particular type of thing, or
right, just in general. You know, some of the statements she made in the video talking about her cookie had been going through a lot. I just thought that was a private
I see it as an ad, something to say to promote. First of all, we should look at this whole thing. It's an ad, so things that she said are not probably things that she's going through, or things that are related to her.
Then is that being authentic?
But most of these ads are not authentic. I think we all know that.
So why would you come and promote something that you are not sure of or you are not true to? Because if it's not authentic, why come and promote it to girls?
Because it's business.
Well, I hope she got paid a lot for this, because the thing she was saying, her cookie had been through a lot. We didn't want to know that. We didn't care about that information. Her cookie had been through, literally, is sort of putting out the suggestion that she had been getting a lot.
A lot, yeah. A lot has been going down there. That is what it suggests.
So would she be sad if somebody comes to call her the popular female insult word? Would she? Because she is putting it out there that she's going through a lot.
First of all, I want us to look at this as an ad. It is an ad. So that we shouldn't blame her for the things that she said in there. You need to see a lot. We've seen ads, toothpaste ads, and people who signal a toothache, mouth odor, even show smelly armpits, and we are cool with that. Those things are done to advertise the product, right?
Yeah.
It's just telling you that if you have this so and so problem, you can use this to cure yourself. It doesn't necessarily mean that the person doing the advertisement is going through it. It's just a message that they are sending across. So that is what we should understand first, right? And about her saying those things, yeah, it may feel personal and not necessary, because it has to do with a private part, and that is why people are coming for her. But here, girls got to make some money, Girls got to
make some money, but there are a lot of other ways to make money. You could have done the video and excluded that line. That line.
How do we promote it? Because those are popular issues with a cookie. Yeah, those are popular issues with a cookie.
So people's cookie be going through a lot on a regular?
Yeah.
And it's okay to come and say that online?
I mean, that's why I said it has to do with a private part. That is why people are finding problem with it.
I found
with such issues, a lot of ladies are going through a lot quietly. Most of the stories that I've heard of ladies having this problem, they are anonymous stories. They never put their face or their names out when they are sharing their problems for answers or for medicines.
Yeah.
But it's always anonymous. So for her to be bold enough to come and say this, I think we should just let her be, let her breathe.
Okay.
It's just advertisement.
One thing that comes with promoting some of these products is the efficiency. How can it be tried and tested that this is actually effective and can work? So if there's nothing, just a video of you coming to tell us that this thing works, is that enough for us to go and buy it?
And we didn't even see her doing it actually. She just told
Absolutely.
us. She just told us that this is what is happening and she's going to do it.
Yeah.
We didn't see her doing it. So whether she did or not, we don't know. But this is where FDA has to come in. If things like that are on the market and they are not good for the ordinary Ghanaian, I don't think they should be allowed to be advertised. The FDA should, take it on to see whether this product is registered and is in fact healthy for ladies to use. Because I think a doctor came out to debunk this whole
steaming thing. Narrative.
Yeah, but I know this to be a traditional method of keeping ladies
clean.
Okay. Yeah, it's a traditional method. They do it for children especially, and then older people as well who have given birth and then they have lost elasticity and a lot of things down there. I know it to be a traditional method which has to do with only the hot water, but I didn't know that there were other herbs that could be added to it. And these influencers are the ones that are promoting all of these things.
Yeah.
They come on social media and they tell us a lot of things, and we also believe because we find them somewhat credible.
How has it become that the influencers have become so powerful that they promote these things and people are willing to, go and risk themselves and buy some of these things? Because, according to some of the information I came across was that there is no need for anything other than water down there to wipe the place if that's what you're looking to do, because some of these products cause burning sensations around the private area. So imagine you're trying to go and use this product or this herbs and then you end up burning the place. I don't know if that's even, but causing some, because I heard the area, the female private parts down there is very sensitive and delicate. So if it comes in contact with some of these heat substances, then you are hurting yourself at the long run. And then who will be blamed for that? You cannot go and hold Adwoa Tee responsible for your cookie burning. Can you do that?
You can. Yes, she is advertising it. She told you to go and buy it, so why not hold her accountable?
Well, this is just some of the conversations that have come up. And about the FDA bit, what would it mean if FDA had not approved this, but then she went on to promote it?
Then she would seem like a liar and not credible influencer. Because I listened to one influencer and she says that as for her, if you bring a product for her to advertise, she tries to use it for at least a month to see whether
it's effective,
and then it doesn't have any side effect for her followers, because she thinks of the people. They are humans behind these numbers that we see on social media.
Absolutely.
We say, I have 3K followers, I have 3 million followers. You just mention it as numbers, but they are humans. They are people behind, and their lives are at stake. So she does her check, her background check. She uses it herself before she comes to advertise it. And so I think all of them can emulate that, do their own findings, use it themselves and see how effective it is or not before they come and advertise it to us.
But let's go on social media and see what a lot of people had to say about this. And it's unfortunate that this came with such backlash for Adwoa Tee. I wonder if she was able to sleep throughout this week, because she has trended so much with a lot of people castigating her, using the harshest words on her. And it just, this is somebody's child, you guys. This is somebody's sister. This is somebody's daughter. How can you be doing this?
Future wife.
Exactly. Well, future wife, and you're out on here saying that your cookie has been through a lot. Why would people say something about you? Okay, well, Yeah.
Let's get on social media.
Hey, you dear, what?
It's about women, so I have to.
Oh,
I have
but
to
I'm
be
not.
considerate.
No, I'm not being inconsiderate by saying that. How can you come and say that your cookie has been through a lot?
It does. Like I said, a lot of ladies
What-
suffer
what-
silently.
No, but what does no the image she's put the perception she's putting out there by saying that her cookie has gone through a lot is
It
that
can mean too.
well people
Go
are
to-
definitely going on the first part,
The
which
other
is
one.
the you
A
know
lot
the
of
sexual a
things
lot of
going
sexual
on.
intercourses.
But then we could have, infections as well. We
Well.
could have infection if she could have probably gone to use a public washroom or somewhere, and then she got
So you've
a
gotten
serious
infection. Is we
a
are
serious
the
infection,
gynecologists.
and then she has been through a lot.
So
That
we
is what she
on
did.
social media are the gynecologist that she's coming to tell that she has an infection.
She didn't appeal to you. She's just telling you what she has
And
found.
that's what I'm saying, that it was very unnecessary
Hello.
and not needed. Like,
It's an ad.
Ye-
How do you just come and advertise a product without stating a problem?
okay, well, let's take it from this point of view. What type of influencer is she? What type of message is she sending out? Is she elegant? Is she classy? Or she's just low down and dirty? I'm asking because some of these influencers, we can understand that they also get backlash sometimes, but there's respect on their names. And why is that? It's because of the things they say and do.
So if people like you, they like you. If people hate you,
No,
they hate
what
you.
will make people like you and what will make people hate you? You come and say that your
There's
cookie has
something called
been through a lot
glory.
and you expect people to like you.
There is something called glory.
Mhm.
And if you have it, no matter
She has it.
no matter what you do, people will
Mhm.
still hate you, my darling.
See, Adwoa Tee is one person that has been on like the negative side of the trends for so long. So in my opinion, what to do would be, seek a more positive outlook and a more positive presentation of her works. Based on the things that she's been through, and I know mental health is a thing. So for her own sake,
She needs a good PR.
yeah, what do they even does she have a PR?
I don't know.
Well, okay. Well, she needs one, obviously.
Yeah, so people, let's get on social media.
No.
I'm on Twitter, and Lord Black is saying, some of you, your serious girlfriends can't stand toe to toe with Adwoa Tee, but when we talk one, you talk 10. You talk 10. If they talk one,
And this one is coming from Choco Milo Babes. He or she is saying, LOL, it's funny, You and I know that you are just doing this advertisement for money and you are not even going to use whatever concoction it is that you are showing us. Money is good, but education is more important.
yeah, that is
Yeah.
also true. Willie is saying, the boys say Adwoa Tee's team, the Vagina, make the thing they taste like grilled beef. Oh, brother. Willie.
Oh, Charlie. Well, she's talking
how
about
can you
steaming.
How can you taste that? How can you know that the thing is tasting like grilled beef?
Mm-hmm.
You eat it.
This one is
Voila.
coming from Gambino X is not me. He's saying, ask for advice, do research, learn before you advertise products. Don't just do it because of money. Madam, be smart.
So another person who quoted the doctor who preached Adwoa Tee says, she really schooled Adwoa Tee sake of money you they put your followers at risk.
Yeah. And this one is coming from Bride Goku 3. He says this is more scientific. I think we got a doctor on here. There exists a commensal in the vagina known as L. acidophilus. It does all the zoom line work, and the zoom line work is in quotes in the vagina. So it does all the quote zoom line work in the vagina. It is self-cleansing. The yeast and other UTIs I've seen in the lab suggests many ladies are subscribing to these products.
For the very last thing I'll read is from Prosper BYK, and Prosper BYK is saying, y'all need to stop coming for Adwoa Tee. Just because people are loudly talking about everything she does doesn't mean she's a bad person, of course. She's human too. She has feelings. She deserves respect, not judgment. Let's do better. I think I agree with Prosper.
And let me also give the final one. This is more hilarious. This one says, Tuchele O2 says, oh, she dey cook Toto give paradise.
Man, let's do better.
Oh, Charlie, was I wrong to read that?
No. But the
It's comments, yeah, but
are really mean.
someone says Cookie has been through a lot, Ampa. You see,
If
girl.
Adwoa Tee was your sister, would you see that?
That's why she's not his sister. This one too says this girl always gives a reason to drag her. Hey.
I heard
Anyway.
someone who is saying that, who said on TikTok that Adwoa Tee is making defense really hard for them. You know, those who defend her, she's making things really hard for them, because after they defend you, she comes with another thing again. She says another thing and then throw the mud into their faces.
Well, that's what we have for you today on this episode of Entertainment and Trends. We talked about Adwoa Tee and her promotion or advertisement of a vaginal product known as the U Organics. Okay, so whatever you have to say about this, you can leave it in the comments and we'll interact further with you. My name is Nelson Kofi and I did this with
Angie Shima. Guys, like, share, and comment. We'll see you in another video. Watch something else from this channel before you leave.
Yeah.
I'll be watching you.
Thank you for watching.